Way too many shoes. I don't need to pack. If we're going for 9 days, Ruth, you don't need to take 12 pairs of shoes. Do you know what I mean? Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new around here, I am Ruth and we make videos as a family documenting our life as we've moved from London to Australia. As you can see, we're in a different setup today. I'm actually in my bedroom, in my wardrobe / closet. And basically, hold on, let me come over here. It's really hard to get a good view of this space because it's not the biggest, but essentially we are going on holiday. Oosh, 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 oosh. We are surprising the in-laws for New Year's, and we're also going to the Sunshine Coast and to Sydney. So we've got I think it's about 8 days on the road. So I'm trying to pack. I've also got to take some extra bits for Junade because he flew to his grandma's about a week ago now, maybe 5 days ago. And we only took a hand luggage for him because I didn't want to load him up with loads of stuff. So we are taking him some extra bits and bobs, and then we're going to go further north. So we're going to pack his stuff in with ours, but then also just pack our own stuff. We're also doing one night in Sydney, so we're going to do one hand luggage type vibes for Sydney, so we don't have to take the big old suitcase up with us. But I thought now would be a good time to see kind of how we pack. We got some questions on our last packing video. I'm going to probably give you a little bit more detail about how I pack, why I pack the way that I pack, because I think people were like, oh, that's awesome, I don't pack like that, I didn't know that you could pack like that, which I thought was really interesting because I just pack how my brain works, if that makes sense. So yeah, it was interesting to kind of get that feedback from people. So this is the actual wardrobe or closet, however you want to call it, and I've got my setup down here with my suitcases. FYI, can you comment down below for Ahmed to put these pictures up please, because they've been there about 2 weeks now and they need to go up here on this wall. Sterling, I don't know why my cat has decided to eat my stuff, but this is Ahmed's side of the wardrobe, and like I said, it's quite dark so it's hard to show you. And then this is my side of the wardrobe, and this stuff is usually not here, it's usually clear, but that's just laundry that we've washed recently that we're gonna pack up today. Along with that stuff there's clean gym stuff, and then a mixture of bits and bobs down on the floor. And then in here, the cat's out of control. This cat is wild. He is the feral cat. He was born in the wild and he's a rescue cat, so he lives his best life. And then on here I've got some bits and bobs just out and ready to rock and roll. So yeah, comment down below if you've got any questions about why I pack the way I pack. Any tips and tricks, anything that you think, oh, you could actually create more space if you did this. I'm always a fan of traveling super light. And also down here, before we get into actually packing the proper suitcase, here's just some bits and bobs that this bag, the IKEA bag, has presents for Ahmed's family. This one has some snacks for the road. This is just going to go back into the garage. And then these are the shoes I think I'm taking, but I'm not too sure. I'm going to go and check the outfits first and then decide the shoes. And also, we can't leave the cats out. This is their little home crates. They're going to be staying at a local cat motel, so they're their little crates. So Ahmed's just been spending some time getting them used to the crates last night and this morning. Do they seem to be doing well?
Yeah, they seem alright. Yeah, fed them in there this morning, so get them all used to being in there. So they went in, had their food, and then came back out.
Okay.
And Kilo's been close to it as well, which normally he's not. He runs far away from it. So yeah, I think the last time was a good experience. So hopefully this will be another good experience and it'll become easier.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Kiki, you're going on a holiday. Aww. Do you always think that you're going to the vet when you go in that little crate? Sweet boy. Let's get going.
a new place, a new home for a while. Let me.
The only other bit that I'm adding for myself is some pajamas. So I've got, how many dresses did I even pack? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 dresses and 4 leggings and t-shirts and pajamas. So I've got stuff to sleep in, stuff to work out in, and then clothes to wear for the day. And then I've just packed an extra hoodie just in case. What I also do is I tend to pack the outfits, but then I pack all of our underwears together, if that makes sense. So these are like my core outfits. Clothes for the day in the evening, pajamas, and workout stuff. Then I move on to the next person. I've got Junade's few bits underneath there, but then I move on to the next person. So now I'm gonna go find outfits for Ahmed and then put those in. Then once all the outfits are done, then I move on to the underwear and the toiletries for everybody. And then I move on to the shoes to go with the outfits that I've packed. Oh, also I'm gonna pop in some swimming stuff as well. I've got my normal black and white one, but then I also bought this one from Kmart as well that has sleeves, which is pretty cute. So I'm going to be debuting that one on this holiday as well. And I do put the swimming costumes and stuff in with the underwear. I don't know why, it's just a bit easier to just know where it is. So now I'm going to pick out a few outfits for Ahmed and see what's clean as well. I think we've done most of the laundry, so I reckon he'll be able to have a good choice of outfits. But I probably think this is my favourite part of the packing, is just picking out Ahmed's outfits. Just bringing 2, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. So this is the main bulk of the clothes. Like I said, there's probably a more effective way of getting more stuff in. Is it the Marie Kondo? KonMari? I don't know what it's called. Comment down below. You know when you roll the stuff and you can just get more stuff in. Sure, there's a more effective way of doing it, but for my family, this works really well. Because when we travel with the kids, Saffron normally takes her own suitcase anyway, but I can always say to Junade, yours is at the top near the handle, so he's not like rummaging all the way down here through everybody else's stuff. Then on this side, which has the zipper, oh my God, one time I did all of that and I did it in this side by accident. It was not a vibe, I was not happy one bit. That holiday got off to a bad start. But this side is like for the shoes and for the toiletries. So the method here is there's no method. This baby oil we are not bringing because we have a travel size one, but essentially what I tend to do is put anything watery in a sandwich bag like this. Like these are the oils that you cannot afford to have leaking on your whole outfits. So I tend to put those type of things in sandwich bags, closed up, and then probably inside like another plastic as well. But I tend to just pack all of our toiletries together because for the most part, most of this stuff is mine. Yeah, most of this stuff is mine. Ahmed may just have a comb and a toothbrush. That's probably about it, and some beard oil. But the rest of it is, I say mine. Toothpaste he's gonna use. Do you know what I mean? I'm sure I've got a little Lush bath bomb in here that I'll use in the showers at the hotel and stuff. I don't really have baths at hotels. I'm a bit funny, but this type of stuff you can use in the shower anyway. So that will be nice. Comment down below, do you have showers and baths at hotels? I'm not judging anybody. I just feel like it's not a bit of me. Oh, yeah. But
No,
Ahmed,
that's not
Sharif,
gonna work.
Jalloh. So this is pretty much the hand luggage type situation. Like I said, we're doing one night in Sydney before we do the rest of the leg up to Brisbane. So I'm just waiting on some clothes to actually finish washing, then I'm going to dry them, but essentially I'm going to put my bits in there, Ahmed's going to put his bits in there, then we got some joint kind of toiletries and stuff there. So comment down below, how do you pack? Are there similarities to how you pack and how we just packed? And also, are we missing any tricks? Anything that you guys do that you think would be really helpful for us on our next big adventure? But once again, thanks for watching and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.